Oh hey! Welcome. I didn't see you there. My name is SMRO David and I'm the SMRO of Eichhoff Hall. Today is a very important day because we will be performing a building walkthrough. Our objectives are how to properly conduct and report a building walkthrough, to understand the differences between work orders and laundry room request forms, and also lounge inventories. It's important for a building SMRO to know how to properly conduct a building walkthrough to see if the building is safe and suitable for residential living. So let's begin. To begin, make sure that you have the most up-to-date forms. First, you are going to need an inventory list of furniture pieces that belong to each lounge within the building. This is important because we can double check if residents are taking outside furniture to their room, which is a violation of residential education and housing policy for on-campus living. Secondly, you should also inquire a facilities checklist. This document is used in order to check whether or not things work properly within your building. These documents may be created by you during your SMRO training or by your resident director. You will find these two documents that are used during this training module on the website. After you have these two documents, grab your handy dandy clipboard and follow me. Before we start our walkthrough, understand that this demonstration may be different from yours because, for example, Eichhoff Hall does not have miscellaneous pieces of furniture like pianos or projectors, so it's your responsibility to contact your resident director to find out what's special within your building. So what's unique about a building walkthrough is that it's all your own. You can do it however you want to, in whichever way, shape, or form. For example, I'm going to start off with the second floor lounge, so follow me. As you can see, our second floor lounge is used by a lot of residents. So, utilizing your inventory list, you may see that we have one TV, we have about 6 couches, 2 study cubicles, as well as 3 rectangular chairs. But what I'm noticing is that we're missing a chair. And we also have a chair that's broken. This is something that we should know so that you can tell your RD and actually put in a work order. Next, you want to check the room if it's clean, if it's suitable for residential use. And as you can see, everything is good. Now, we are going to check one last thing, some important details that some lounges have and some do not. Like air conditioning. Is it too hot in here? Is it working? Can you hear it? Also, check if the lights, are they working? If not, those are things you put in a work order. Next, we're going to go into a kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen is a part of a lounge that not every building has, so you may need to check this to make sure that residents are able to use it. First thing you want to see is the state of the kitchen. Is it clean? Can we use it? Can residents use it? If not, you may need to contact your resident director and also email your residents to keeping a kitchen clean. Also, you would like to check if things are working, like the faucet. Does this turn on? The light turns on, that means our stove is working, as well as the microwave. If anything in here is not working, these are things you would put in a work order. Also let your resident director know as soon as possible. Another room that we would have to check is our laundry room. This is the most used place within our residential building. And also, you want to make sure that our washers and dryers work because no one wants to walk around with dirty clothes. First thing you would like to do when coming into your laundry room is to check whether or not each washer or dryer works properly. As you can see, most washers and dryers have numbers that designate which ones, so that when you are putting in a laundry room request form, that you can indicate which one does not work. Remember, a laundry room request form is different from our work order form because outside vendors are those that come and fix our machines. So, check. Is our laundry room clean? Yes. Are they working? I will let you know right now that laundry washer number 2 does not work properly. So we're going to put this in later. Something that's very important about a building walkthrough is the building structure. Is anything tampered with, like a fire extinguisher, the fire alarm, or emergency exit signs? Also emergency exits, which we're going to check right now. As you can see, in Eichhoff Hall, our emergency exits are located on the C-store side and the 1855 side. If you hear a ringing noise, which we do not currently hear, then you know that our emergency exits are not open. If you hear a ringing noise or a beeping noise, you want to get your magnetics key and lock the doors and know the time and tell this to your resident director. As you can see, our residential buildings have signs that direct our residents to important rooms within our building. our laundry room is pointed that way. But as you can see, there's no sign that shows where our community advisor is or our student manager of residential operations. So I'm going to talk to my staff members and make sure that we get a sign created so that residents can go to whichever room that they need necessary. One thing that you would like to check is if your elevators work. Not all residential buildings have elevators, but a lot of them do. So you want to make sure that they're working properly so that our residents can get from rooms to rooms and floors to floors when necessary. As you can see during our demonstration of the building walkthrough, that your building walkthrough would be a little bit more extensive when you go through each floor and each lounges within your building. Just remember that you want to make sure there are items that are working properly, like chairs, lights, doors, TVs, any things that are used in common areas, washing machines, dryers, and the building structure like emergency exits, fire extinguishers, and fire alarms. You would also want to make sure your elevators are working and that the building is user-friendly. If you have any more questions, talk to your resident director and have a safe and happy training.